Man, do you have an umbrella?
I don't have one, bro.
Oh, that's sad.
What's that, bro? Oh, you're gonna die. Oh, wait, I'm dead, bro. Oh, I'll win. So, what do you think about earlier? It's too hot, right?
Yeah, I can feel it.
I think my skin has been damaged.
Oh, I think it's because of the UV rays.
UV rays? What's that?
It's a type of energy source that's coming from the sun.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. What's with that, dude?
This is a lie, bro. Sorry.
Hey bro, I have a question.
Yeah?
How does my eye perceive the light?
Well, light passes through the cornea. It's like the window of our eyes.
Oh, I see.
It bends the light and directs it towards the center of the eye. Do you know any other parts of the eye?
Yeah, I do. Let's watch this.
Welcome to Wonders!
Hello, I'm Eric.
I'm RJ.
I'm Chev. I'm Yuan. I'm Sai.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Echo.
I'm Iza.
Today, we are going to discuss about different parts of the eye, different types of mirror, and its cases.
Hello! Are you asking what are the different parts of the eye? But first, let's talk about what is an eye. An eye is designed to focus light onto the specialized nerve endings that translate light waves and photons into pictures that our brain can understand. So here are the different parts of the eye. First is the optic nerve. Optic nerve is the group of nerve fibers that passes signals from the retina at the back of the eye to the brain. Second is the fovea. It is the depression at the center of the macula that provides the greatest visual acuity. Third is the retina. It is the area at the back of the eye that receives light and sends pictures of what the eye sees to the brain. Fourth is the choroid. It is the layer between the retina and the outer white covering of the eye that contains pigment and blood vessels. Fifth is the sclera, the white layer that covers the outer side of the eye. Sixth is the cornea. It is where the light first encounters when it's entering the eye. A clear part that covers the iris and the pupil. Pupil is a circular block area at the center of the eye through which light enters. Take note that the pupil contracts when the bright light and dilates in darkness. Lens, it is the part of the eye behind the pupil that helps you to see clearly by focusing out at the retina. Iris, the colored circular part of the eye that surrounds the black pupil. Lastly is the ciliary body, a part of the eye above the lens that produces aqueous humor. What is an aqueous humor? It is a clear fluid filling the space on the front of the eyeball between the lens and the cornea. And now, let's move on to our next discussion, which is the vision correction. Common vision defects are easy to understand, and some are simple to correct. I know most of us know about the two most common vision defects, which is the farsightedness or the hyperopia and the nearsightedness or the myopia. For nearsightedness or myopia, it is the inability to see objects clearly if it's far. If it's near, then the person itself can see things clearly. The eye overconverges the nearly parallel rays from a distant object and the rays cross in front of the retina. More divergent rays from a close object are converged on the retina for a clear image. Correction for nearsightedness requires a diverging lens that compensates for the overconvergence by the eye. The diverging lens produces an image closer to the eye than the object, so that the nearsighted person can see it clearly. Or hyperopia. It is the inability to see objects clearly if it's near, but if it's far, the person itself can see things clearly. A far-sighted eye does not converge sufficient rays from a close object to make the rays meet on the retina. less diverging rays from a distant object can be converged from a clear image. Correction for farsightedness uses a converging lens that compensates for the underconvergence by the eye. That converging lens produces an image which is farther from the eye than the object so that the farsighted person can see it clearly. But for the correction of nearsightedness, it requires a diverging lens that compensates the overconvergence by the eye. That diverging lens produces an image which is closer to the eye than the object so that the nearsighted person can see it clearly. Another vision defect is astigmatism, an unevenness or asymmetry in the focus of the eye. This is mostly due to irregularities in the shape of the cornea, but can also be due to lens irregularities or unevenness in the retina. Because of these irregularities, different parts of the lens system produce images at different locations. That ends our discussion about the different parts of the eye and about vision correction. Thank you for watching and I hope you learned something. Bye!
Hello guys, so I'm here today to discuss about plane and curved mirrors. So when we say mirror, what comes first to your mind? That's right, reflection. And we all know that reflection is the bouncing of light of solid objects. Now, let's discuss about the types of mirror. So first, we have a plane mirror, in which the angle of incidence as light enters is equal to the angle of reflection. And next is the spherical mirror. A spherical mirror is a section of a sphere with arc or radius and with a center of curvature. So, in spherical mirror, we have two types of spherical mirrors. So, the first one is the concave mirrors and the convex mirrors.
So now, let's discuss the parts of a spherical mirror. First is the radius, which is known as the R, and the center of curvature, which is the C. Next is the principal axis. It is a line drawn through C to the mirror. Next is the vertex, or V, where the principal axis intersects the mirror. Lastly is the focal point, or F, which is measured through focal length.
So now, let's give some examples of types of mirror. So first is the plane mirror. We often see plane mirrors in our homes, in malls, or anywhere in which we can see ourselves. So now, for example of concave and convex is the spoon itself. The side of the spoon in which we use to scoop food is the concave one, and the other side is the convex one. So another example of a concave mirror is the mirror that we see in convenience store. And an example of a convex mirror is the mirror that we see beside the car. And that's it for the general knowledge about spherical and plane mirror. And now, let's discuss about the different cases of images formed in both concave, convex, and plane mirrors.
In plane mirror, the eye perceives light rays as if they came from a mirror. The image is virtual since it is formed by apparent intersection of light rays.
To discuss the convex mirror. Convex mirror, also known as the diverging mirror or the fisheye mirror. Its difference to concave mirror is that the bulging side of it faces the source of light. The convex mirror came from the behavior of the mirror as it diverged from or separate from one another upon contact with the mirror. Convex mirrors are usually found at the convenience store or at the mall.
When the object is at infinity, all rays are parallel to the principal axis which focus on the focal point and the image is diminished. The image is located at F, real, invert, and inverted.
So we're moving on to the case number 2. In case number 2, on concave mirror is when the object is located behind the center of the curvature. The image it creates is real, meaning the image is in front of the mirror, located between C and F. The image is also smaller and inverted.
Hi Wanderers! That ends our discussion for today. Hope you learned something.
And don't forget what we tackled about physics of the eye and vision correction. And for more videos, don't forget to visit our website www.wonders.com.ph. Bye!
Wonder!